What is up, everybody? It is Nitro Freak here. I'm back with another movie review. Last week I did Death Wish. This week I did The Strangers Prey at Night. Before I get into this movie review, I saw the first one and I was one of those that absolutely loved it. I loved every second of The Strangers. I thought it was a good concept and I thought it was on the verge of the most real movie I've ever seen when it comes to horror. Because it could actually happen. And that's what you want in a horror movie. You want to be entertained by something that can scare the shit out of you. And The Strangers is that type of film that can scare the shit out of you. So, with that being said, I'm going to rate that film a 7.1 out of 10 and just go based off what I'm going to review right now. Now let's get started. The Strangers Prey at Night is about this family that goes to this trailer park on the lake. Alright? There's nobody there. Everyone left for Labor Day weekend. There was this family that was going to meet them there, but since all the power was out and everything like that, they gave them an extra room with electricity to stay in for the night. They were the only ones there, mind you. Now, these three psychopaths from the first one come and haunt this family. It's not just the two people, it's a whole family. So, what they do is they stalk them. They go after them, they want to kill them, they want to play cat and mouse with them, whatever. So basically, it's the same concept as the first one. But this one was very well made. Alright? And I'm not saying well made like it's like the best story ever. This one was very, very entertaining. Let me get into the review real quick. The cast, 4 out of 10. You have no idea who the fuck these people are, besides the girl that was in Just Go With It with Adam Sandler. You have no idea who these people are. The acting, 6 out of 10, wasn't the best acting I've ever seen. CGI special effects, again, 6 out of 10. I don't really go into a horror movie for CGI special effects. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 because at least they tried. Violence, 9 out of 10. And I'm not speaking blood, alright? I'm speaking of the kind of violence that will scare the shit out of you. Because the scenes in this movie were so grotesque, so realistic, so terrifying that you would want to go home and make sure you have all the lights turned on. Now, did I do that? No. But I'm reviewing this movie for the average person that just goes to the movie theater to watch these. I've seen everything in my life, so obviously I slept all right. I kept thinking about the movie, but let's just say after this movie, you will not listen to 80s songs again with the same kind of thought process. You'll go right back to these scenes. Some of these scenes in this movie were so sadistic. It was just phenomenal. It was an awesome movie. Violence, 9 out of 10. Camera work, 5 out of 10. They could have done better, but you know, it did the job. Entertainment, 9 out of 10. There were so many times in this movie where I wanted to get up and cheer, scream, all this stuff. It was so entertaining. The whole cat and mouse game, it was just awesome. Originality, 7 out of 10. You know, I have to stick with the first one because the first one is really what brought it in there, because there hasn't been a cat and mouse game like ever since like Halloween or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But this had kind of the same exact concept as those two movies. As a whole, I have to give this movie a 6.8 out of 10, which is a good grade for a horror movie. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 38%, but the audience gave it a 77%. I'm the audience. And guess what? A 38% on Rotten Tomatoes for a sequel that the first movie, not a bunch of people liked anyway, is actually pretty decent. I'm not going to lie to you. So, in my honest opinion, go see this movie, but I will warn you, if you're if you're a casual movie fan and you go to the theaters just for entertainment, this movie may or may not be for you, because it is a very sadistic movie. It's on par with House of a Thousand Corpses, but not that violent and not that sadistic, but it's a sadistic movie. It's not for everybody. But for people that like... Sorry, my camera cut off. But yeah, for people who like to get scared, this movie's for you. Go take your girlfriend, and I guarantee you'll have a fun night afterwards. So, yeah. Go see this movie. 6.8 out of 10. Very entertaining. I liked it. And there you go.